My name's Ryan and I'm in recovery. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm 38 years old in recovery from cocaine addiction. I went to rehab earlier this year after my kind of big addiction secret came out, and I've been documenting my journey ever since. I just got back from spending, was it like five days at my dad's, to my flat that I live in alone, and my bathroom is flooded. So before I left to go to my dad's, the water wasn't working in our building, and they just like dropped off like big bottles of water for everyone to kind of use as a temporary measure. But what I must have done is turn the tap on when the water wasn't on and then not turned it off. And I think it got put back on the afternoon after I'd gone to my dad's, so that basically means my water's been running for 5 days non-stop. So I don't know what that means in terms of water bill, but I don't know, I need to sort it out. But yeah, I come back and even though there's no plug in the sink or anything, the tap's like on full blast, the water just like splashed everywhere, all the soaps have all gone all weird and soggy, and the tissues have all, everything's just like disintegrated in there, but I've given it a wipe down and sorted it all out. But yeah, it's a fun thing to come home to after 5 lovely days away. I'm off to see Amy now. We're having a little catch up. I've not seen her loads recently, just because I've been at my dad's and kind of working out more plans of what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm going to be back in my flat now for the next couple of days. My plan is to kind of just to keep active, stay busy, spend a lot of time in it outside. I don't really like just sitting in my flat. I get really bored and restless. I think I'm going to go for a run tonight when it cools down. I'm actually thinking about, it's probably a bit of a stupid idea, but I always like setting myself these like stupid little kind of goals. And I've been pretty inconsistent with it, but I've been really enjoying running since I've been in recovery. It gives you that real buzz, gives you that kind of sense of achievement. It calms my brain down a lot. I tend to get, when I've done a run during the day, I really notice I'm a lot more at ease in the evenings. I don't get that like nervous energy. I don't struggle to sleep and stuff like that. But it's just getting the motivation to actually get up and go out and do the run. But what I was thinking is a way of kind of keeping myself locked in to my running is setting myself a little task. And what I've got in mind is I'm going to do 10Ks in 10 days. So like run a 10K every day for 10 consecutive days. I've gone through different periods of running where I've been able to do, I think the longest I've ever run is like 15K, but there was a period kind of probably around lockdown, and there's all been different periods where I've kind of got quite into my running and been running kind of like 40-50K every week. So 10K times 10 consecutive days, I don't think it's beyond my abilities. It's one of those things where I kind of set myself the task, and then if I make it like a thing while putting it online, I'll probably end up really regretting it. But yeah, I think I'm going to give it a go, and I'm going to just start what I was thinking, just for the sake of symmetry and cleanness, is if I start 10 10Ks 10 consecutive days from the 10th of September. So that what we know we're at the end of 31st of August, so that gives me like 11 days to kind of just get prepared for it. So yeah, I'm going to start when it cools down a bit today. I'm going to do a slow 5K and then just start getting back on the running hype, running every day. Oh, and actually, yeah, if anyone's got any good playlists, send them to me, because I always struggle a bit with music. I've sometimes listened to podcasts, because I sometimes find that podcasts are good because they kind of lock me into the podcast and put my mind off the fact that I'm maybe running and blowing and struggling. But then other times I really like music that gets me like gassed. Sometimes I'll listen to like house and techno, sometimes I listen to kind of a bit more harder guitar music. But I often find myself just going back to the same playlist and can sometimes get a bit bored by them. So yeah, any playlist tips, send them my way.